at my worst. It's grace that you extended that I did not deserve. I am so amazed by all you have done. I cannot explain the depth of your love. Limits can't contain the heart of you, God. I'm amazed at the depth of your love.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day. I know you guys are watching this several days after Valentine's Day, but still, today is Valentine's Day for us, and I want to tell you happy Valentine's Day. I hope you feel the love today. I hope that you had a great Valentine's Day, but if you didn't, I hope today is better. I personally love Valentine's Day, and I'm sorry, I just want to say this, Mark is watching Peppa Pig very loud. But we're going to just pretend that it's okay if you hear it. I'm sorry. I love Valentine's Day. It is probably my favorite holiday. I love Christmas, but to me, Christmas isn't really a holiday. It's like a season. If I had to pick a favorite holiday, it would be Valentine's Day. I love it so much. I love loving on people. I love the flowers, the chocolates, the hearts, the girliness, doing fun little things. There's not a lot of pressure. It's just fun and celebrating the people in my life. I loved it even before I was married, before I had someone in my life, like romantically. I just have always loved Valentine's Day. I loved it as a kid. So it's like my favorite. I got on a pink shirt, but I'm about to take the sweater off because it is warm. It started out cold. It's warm. It's almost 11 now. I was going to take you guys with us this morning. We were very busy all morning, but I left the camera here charging, and we just kind of ran out of the house and I didn't grab it. But woke up to flowers out, and David got me a few gifts, or a couple gifts I thought I'd show you. I was like, David, what is this? Hey, Marky, can you turn that down? I feel like I'm competing with Peppa Pig. I'm like, is this a bookmark? And he said, no, it's a sunglass holder. So he knows I'm always losing my sunglasses. So this like hooks onto my visor in the car. I thought that was so thoughtful. And then a few weeks ago, he asked me, what is your favorite Taylor Swift song? And I was like, I have no idea. There's too many. I love Taylor Swift. And I said, it's probably the song All Too Well, the 10-minute version. So he got me this like makeup bag that says All Too Well. It has the red scarf. I thought that was really sweet. He knows how much I love Taylor Swift. But anyway, this morning we had Mark's 4-year-old checkup, and it went really well. Y'all, he is 42 pounds, which is 88 percentile for weight, and he's like 95 percentile for height. They're super impressed with him developmentally, physically. Like, he gets like an A+ around the board. The bad thing is he did have to get shots today. They said it's his last vaccinations till he's 11, besides like flu shots. So, all right, I'm going to walk in here because I can't compete with Peppa any longer. All right, hold on. I still hear it, but I don't hear it as bad as I did. So, he did great, but I don't even think he knew what shot meant. So she told me, like, he's going to have some vaccinations. And I told him while they were getting him ready, like, they're going to do some little pokes on your legs. It will be over really quick. I told him, I try to prep my kids. I feel like it does help to kind of prepare them. So I was like, we're going to pull your little shorts down and get you a little poke. And he was like, okay. He wasn't afraid at all. We laid him down. He didn't fight anything. I just held his hands. Like, he was happy. And then they started doing the shots, and he lost it. Like, he looked, when your kids look at you like, how could you let them do this to me? Bless his heart. Everybody in the office was so sweet, though, and he was crying, and they were all like, oh, and they were giving him fruit snacks and all this stuff. Okay, so we made it through, and we're all good. And so after that, I had to go to Walmart because we had $70 come in online for our Love Day donations, which is tonight. We're putting together packages, like little care packages for the homeless. We're going to do like toiletry items, clean socks, clean, dry, new socks, just some different things to kind of pass around to the homeless. And so we've been collecting donations, but we also had some online come in. And so I needed to go spend that money. And we had noticed that we didn't really have any feminine products. And I thought that would be something that would be really helpful. And so we're going to make some women themed or like for women bags too. So I went and got pads, tampons, some women's deodorant, like small deodorants, hand sanitizer. I got like little warm hands, hot hands packages because it has been still, even though it's getting warm in the afternoon, it is still really cold at night. We're getting like below freezing at night still. So I got some of those. What else I get? Some little tissues. I spent all of the $70. Like I brought extra stuff up to the checkout to make sure like I spent every penny of the donations that we got. So we're all good to go there. I'm going to have to go up to the church a little bit early today just to make sure all of this stuff is kind of set up. Like we're going to like divide it out into different, like all the toothbrushes here, all the toothpaste here, so we can do the bags really easily. So it is now 11 o'clock. Oh, and then after we went to McDonald's, after we went to Walmart, that's the word, I told Mark he could pick out a prize at Walmart because he was so upset about the shot. He picked out applesauce pouches, of course, and some Hershey Kisses. So that is one thing that wasn't in his Valentine's basket is Hershey Kisses. And he has just now decided that he loves Hershey Kisses. So we got some of those. They all loved their baskets. David loved his. The kids loved theirs. Lucy was all pumped going to school. She even had me draw. I should have gotten a picture. Draw on her face with a lip pencil some little hearts. She looks so cute. So anyway, we got him his little prize, and then I let him go play at Chick-fil-A. I've always, like, when my kids gotten shots, let them, like, run around and play after. I really feel like working your legs, and it helps them not be as sore. But bless his heart, we've been going to Chick-fil-A and playing a little bit later. This was probably around 9:30 that we got there. Usually we get there around 11:30, 12, and so it's more crowded. There was no kids there. It was completely empty. And so I thought that would be fun for him because he could just play. Obviously, I wasn't thinking right because he missed those kids. He missed other kids. When other kids are there, we can stay for hours. Like, he's never ready to go. With it just being him, he was so lonely. After just a few minutes, he wanted to come sit by me. We got him like a little drink. And then I was like, we sat there for a while. I'm like, are you ready to go? And he was like, yes, there's no kids here. I'm like, bless his heart. So we're going to have to go back later in the week, maybe when it's more busy. He likes just, even if there's not a lot of kids, just even one or two, he loves to talk and play with the other kids. So he was not having it. Even though he had the whole play place to himself, he was not having it. So we came back home, and it's already 11. Like I said, we got to Chick-fil-A at 9:30. I don't really know what happened between 9:30. I think we left there around 10-ish. And anyway, we just been home for a little bit. It's like the day just flies by. But because we were gone all morning, I'm kind of behind on all my morning routine stuff. I need to edit a video to get up for tomorrow. My mom and dad are coming tomorrow night to visit for a couple days or for the weekend. So I would like to go ahead and like have some videos. I need to film some. I need to edit them, so I'm not like having to do that while they're here as much. I'll have to do some, but I'm just kind of behind on everything. The house is a mess. I know tomorrow I'm going to be focused on like trying to get that back in order. But it's not terrible. It's just stuff out. So anyway, that's been our morning. I'm very thankful for a good checkup. I don't take it for granted to be able to go in to a pediatrician appointment and like developmentally he's meeting like his goals, and physically he's growing, and like I know what it's like to not have that. And so I'm very thankful to have such a healthy dude. I was talking to her a lot about his picky eating, and I really like this doctor's office. It's the same one Nate goes to. He just saw a different doctor, but she was so encouraging about that, gave me some ideas. And anyway, the fact of him growing and thriving, she's like, obviously you're doing something right because he looks great. So that is wonderful news. So anyway, I'll see you guys back in a little bit. I'm going to sit here and edit, and I will see y'all back later. But definitely come with us today. I'll try to take you guys with us tonight and show you guys the care packages we make. I'm really excited about this. I was thinking for months before Valentine's Day, like what we could do, because Wednesday night fell on Valentine's Day, and brought it to our team like a couple months ago and said, like, I think we should do some sort of outreach either for the teachers or for homeless people or for some, like, we should get outside of ourselves and do something for others on that night. And then they had the idea of doing something for the homeless, and it's just kind of taken off. And I'm hoping every year we can make it bigger and bigger. I don't know how much we'll have, like, I don't know how many bags we'll be able to make. I'm hoping 20-ish. But you know, as we grow, I'm hoping we can do more and more every year and just make this like a big outreach for our church. And just, I'm excited for our kids to get to see us loving on others and just being like the hands of Jesus. Also, the kids are having a Valentine's Day party tonight, so they're all very excited about that. So should be fun. Y'all come spend the day with us. Guys, I'm just getting done editing my video and working on my thumbnail. Look what I spy over here. I'm washing my sheets. Look, she had to find a cozy spot to be next to mommy. She is out. She looks like a little baby. So sweet. All right, you guys. So I edited the vlog, got that up, filmed my weigh-in video, got that edited. Still need to post that. Schedule it for Saturday. There is a weird really weird going on with my camera lens. It is now 1:36. Got a couple hours before the big kids are going to get home. I went ahead and laid Mark down. He hasn't even been taking quiet times lately. He doesn't really need them. But today he just looks very tired to me, and I know that we're going to have, you know, he was up early and all that, and then we're going to have, you know, a busy night at church, and so I convinced him to lay down and try to rest. We'll see if he actually goes to sleep, but if not, just laying down and just kind of quieting himself, I think will help. I had a little bit of a mistake. I didn't realize I never skipped my delivery for HelloFresh. I've not gotten HelloFresh too much since David and I have been on our weight loss program. I could, like, there's definitely healthy options I could tweak to make it work with our program, and I probably will, but we've just been keeping it very simple for right now and eating like just very basic stuff. But I didn't realize that I didn't pick my meals or skip them. So this is just random meals they sent me, which is kind of, I'm mad at myself because a lot of this, like, I'm not sure. I'm going to look at it with you guys and see if there's anything we can kind of tweak and make work. But it's totally not their fault. It's mine because I thought I skipped it. But now looking back, no, I didn't. So anyway, I need to stay on top of that better. I hadn't even thought about it. So I got 3 meals from HelloFresh, and I was looking at them, and I think we're going to be able to make some of this work. So this is crispy buffalo spiced chicken with blue cheese sauce, scallion mashed potatoes, and carrots. Now, I could make this chicken without the breadcrumbs, and I can't have the mashed potatoes and carrots, but we could make that for the kids and use it in some other way. But I could make this chicken. It would probably be really good even without the breadcrumbs. It's just got Frank's Red Hot original seasoning and then hot sauce on there. It looks pretty good, so I probably can make that work. And if I don't use it to make buffalo chicken, I can just use the chicken and do it however which way I want. So we can salvage that one. This one, I think I'm going to have to make for Nate and make into quesadillas. He likes, and Mark too, they like pork, like taco seasoned pork. So we can still use the meat and the seasoning for this. The tortillas for this we can make into quesadillas, and I can use the cabbage. I can have that. So this one we can also salvage. We'll just have to deconstruct it a little bit. And then this one we should be able to use too. This is one of our favorite ones, the sweet chili beef and green bean bowl. All I would have to do is not eat the rice. I could have the beef, I could have the green beans, and instead of their sauce, I would have to switch it out for the G. Hughes sauce. I do have sweet chili sauce, and I have the stir fry sauce, so that would probably be really good. We just wouldn't be able to eat the rice, but Lucy, the rice is not going to go to waste in this house. Lucy loves rice, so I'll just add it to our rice stash. So all things considered, I can make this work, and we just got some groceries I wasn't expecting. So I need to you can go in there up to like a couple months ahead of time and like skip deliveries, as many as you want. You can pick which ones you're going to get, and you just have to make sure you stay on top of it, or just cancel it until you're ready to order again. But I like to keep my membership going and then just skip the weeks I know that we don't need and I just missed it. So no big deal. These won't go to waste. I will make it work. So I'm going to put all this stuff away. I'm just going to sit down and relax for a minute. The sheets need to be put back on the bed, but I'm going to do that later. David said that he is probably going to come home and ride with us to church, which would be great. So I need to kind of come up with a game plan for dinner. I'm thinking about doing something very simple, like steaming some frozen green beans, and then like doing some meatballs or something, like something very, very basic. But we'll still be filling so that we can have a nice dinner before we go to church. So I'll probably make it a little bit early because we need to leave here by like 5:15, 5:30, something like that, to get to church in time to prep everything we need to do. So it'll be a little bit early for us, but y'all stay tuned. We will carry you guys with us. I'll show you guys my dinner, whatever we decide to get. And then I'm excited about tonight to see how all these bags come together to bless the homeless in our area. So I'll see y'all back in a little bit.
Everyone needs a shoulder to cry on. Everyone needs a helping hand. Everyone needs someone to rely on. Yes, everyone needs a friend. So let's come together, celebrate each other, stand united as one. We lift our...
All right, you guys, it is now the end of the night. I tried to show you some of what we did tonight, but I did not get that much footage. It was kind of busy and hectic, and all the stuff I showed you, we got more come in once people got there, but we were able to make 60 bags for the homeless, like filled up gallon size Ziploc bags filled with like socks and toiletries and hand sanitizer and soap, shampoo, toothpaste, deodorant, just chapstick, all kinds of different stuff. So that was awesome, and we got it done so fast. Like I think within like 10 or 15 minutes they were all packed. So we ended up having like a little service after, and it was just such a sweet atmosphere. And we really love our church. We love our church family, and it was just awesome to kind of work together on a project like this. I was honestly hoping for 20, 25 bags for our first one, and so to do 60, that was just such a blessing. Came home, and the kids, I tried to feed them dinner before we left, but they just weren't that hungry because we left at like 5 o'clock. But so after they were hungry, Lucy and Mark had some snacks at church, but Nate, it's funny, there's a TV that's in our lobby area, like in our foyer of our church, and it like plays announcements and stuff. Well, he figured out how to put it on YouTube, so he ended up sitting in the lobby during the church service, and I sat like at the very back of the sanctuary and controlled the slides with the iPad, and so I could see him and help in service, and he did so good. He just sat on there and watched TV. It was so funny. So now I'm like, well, he knows now where that TV is now, so it should be interesting. But anyway, he was hungry after church, so I gave him some food. We got him all settled, got the other two to bed, put new clean sheets on my bed, which is always my favorite time of the week, clean sheet day. I just feel so tired. I mean, we've just had such a busy day, and Mark especially, all of the shots and all that, he has done really great, but he is so tired. Like, he was just on the way home. We were like trying to like get finish talking to everybody and get everything shut down after church. And he kept coming to me saying, Mommy, I love you. Mommy, I love you. Let's go home. I'm like, okay, buddy. So anyway, he's, I think, going to sleep really good tonight. Tomorrow is parent-teacher conferences at school, and so the kids have like a shorter day. I think they get out a couple hours earlier tomorrow. So we're actually doing parent-teacher conferences like over email. You could choose like either way, and the teacher said that they had no concerns about mine too. So they're like, if you want to do email, that's fine. So I will be very busy tomorrow trying to get everything ready. My mom and dad are coming tomorrow night. I have so much I need to get done. I have so much I want to get done on YouTube. And anyway, and then I have a shorter day because the kids won't be gone as long. And then they are out on Friday, which is weird because it's supposed to be a snow day. And I thought for sure they would make us make that up because we were out like 3 days because of snow. But they said we're still getting it out. So I don't know. I guess we don't have to make up those snow days. So they're out on Friday, which will be great. Lucy has an eye doctor appointment. She won't have to miss school. We'll get to have an extra day off, but they're not off President's Day on Monday, which is, I don't know, that just seems kind of weird. They get a snow day, but they're not off. I don't know. Anyway, it is what it is. So lots happening tomorrow. So I'm going to try to get some sleep while I can. Thank you guys for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked today's video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Definitely subscribe if you're new. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.